If you're a gamer, in particular a retro gamer, but in general all gamers, there have been numerous scams targeted towards you, be it Kickstarters that have failed or Kickstarters that overpromised, underdelivered, vaporware type stuff, taking your money and you never hear from them again, or emulation consoles and handhelds that are just a bunch of boo-boo-ness. There has been a scam targeted towards you. It's a crazy world. It's just the way it is. And one person who was notorious for this a few years back was Soulja Boy. And we covered that quite extensively with all the consoles, the different websites, him supposedly owning Atari. It was crazy, man. It really was. It seems like he has distanced himself from this, though. The latest was late last year, December 21st, with the TRDR Soulja Boy Game Edition. In December, they were promising on the official Soulja Boy game account that it was shipping out. But when you read through all this stuff, all the tweets, the replies, you dig into it, nobody was getting these things, man. This TRDR company took you for a ride, just like the initial Soulja Boy websites, the Soulja game, all that stuff. People paid for them, never got them type of thing. And with the TRDR, the only people I seen with them were a handful of YouTubers, and they would have like the basic ones and say they got the Soulja Boy one type of thing, but there really wasn't any difference. It was just the color, right? Been 3 months, still haven't received anything. That was May of this year. Feel like I've been ripped off. You've been ripped off, homie. That's just the way it is. But this big collaboration just seemed to go nowhere. This TRDR was all over the place, all over your face. You could buy them on Amazon. The only Amazon place I could find them listed but unavailable is Amazon Australia. I guess you could order them through there. They were everywhere, but it was shipped and sold by TRDR. Amazon wasn't involved. So they were just, I don't know what they were doing, man. But these guys seem to be back at it again. And Soulja Boy is not involved this time. I do want to say before we jump into this new product that just screams scam to me, I do want to say congrats to Soulja Boy welcoming his first son a few weeks back. That is excellent. Glad to see he's, got some awesome stuff going on in his life and, isn't messing with the Nintendo Ninjas, the emulation devices out of China being rebranded. Who knows? It could come back, but it seems like he's kind of stepped away from that, right? But if you go to the TRDR website, I saw a press release for this the other day, and I thought it was hilarious, and I just had to talk about it because, my God, what are these fools doing? Like, first off, look at this website, right? You got this spooky-looking little handheld, and they all have names. Scarlett, Julia, and Tony. Why the frick do they have names? Who names their handheld, right? I want Tony. If you're gonna just give it a name yourself. Like, what is this? Well, there's a reason behind it. It seems, and I find this real goofy because it just seems so vague and like under wraps. They're not telling anybody. But this thing was supposed to have been shipping for over a month now. But you don't see anybody with this one either, right? So I would be very skeptical here. Let's take a look at what they're offering and why this looks ridiculous. The future is now. These, just like the initial TRDR, just look like those like Pal Kitty handhelds, the Pandora box handhelds, the Android handhelds in this form factor. Cheap as fuck. They perform okay with certain things, but it just really depends on the specs and, how they're set up type of thing. But yeah, they got these 3 new ones, right? America's favorite new handheld. This company is based out of Europe, I believe, somewhere. But who knows for sure where they're from? I mean, they could be based out of Uranus for all I care. It doesn't really matter. It just seems like a scam. And how could this be America's favorite new handheld? I think this right here may be America's favorite new handheld, the Steam Deck. Get out of here with that shit. But okay, the hardest choice you'll ever made? Who put this together? Okay, moving on. Intelligent processor, power, speed is the name of the game, and is in the pocket. You are covered. The frick? This pocket? The analog pocket? I don't know what they're getting on with here, but it gets crazier. HD surround audio, clear and crisp audio, but there's also color matching headphones in the box. But okay, here we go. This is where the boo-boo-ness, the craziness comes into play, but even more so when we take a look at the press release. My God, they are making some bold claims. Life-changing AI, the world's smartest AI available on a handheld. Scarlett, Julia, and Tony. So you get to pick your flavor. Each one of these is a different AI. Amazing, right? Wait until you see what the CEO or whatever had to say about this. It is ridiculous, bonkers. Multitasking and threading. You get to run emails. Who the hell runs emails? Don't you check or read your emails? But you get to run emails. So this is new. You could run emails, games, and catch up on the latest TikTok dance. No problem. I don't know. That doesn't sound revolutionary to me. I mean, your mom's Vibe can multitask and thread, so this doesn't seem like that big of a claim to me. But okay, we get to run emails this time around. And then we also got multi-button gaming. This is a feature. They have more than one button, multi-button gaming. 6 assignable action buttons, a fluid joystick, and kick-ass D-pad. We'll be the judge of that, but probably never because it won't come out. We'll never get one of these to even test and be like, yeah, it's a kick-ass D-pad. Or it's a boo-boo keypad. But yeah, multi-button gaming. That's like something that Miko would have said, like in television, would say as like a feature. That's not a feature. Even little baby like gaming devices have more than one button. It's not something to brag about. They also got cloud storage, 128 gigabytes, not enough. See, this is what I don't understand. You'll see in a minute with the specs. You get to expand to the cloud with Google. That's not through them. That's through another service, so not a feature. Full personal support service. Some of the stuff you can't even click on. If you go to the chat thing, they want too much personal information. It's like, you ain't stealing my identity, even though it's not worth a whole lot at this moment. But I'm not going through it just to try to chat with these fools, so forget them. Community, our largest community-driven project. Power of community is the ambitious goal of bringing concept of co-creation to life. This doesn't make sense. You could take a personality test, but it doesn't work to find the perfect pocket for you. Now, if you want to buy one of these, there's a little bit more information here. 192 gigabyte device, 3.5-inch touchscreen, life-changing AI. We'll get more into that in a second. Powered by Android, get all your favorite apps, social networking, a good dose of the latest adventure RPG and sports games. You have the super fast Helio P60 processor, Bluetooth 4.0, not even 5.0, 4 gigs of RAM, 4,000 milliamp hour battery, 8 hours of continuous playback. I believe it's also supposed to be 12 hours on standby. Whatever. Download shit, browse the web with Chrome, 2.4G or 5G Wi-Fi connection, charge your pocket with USB-C, HDMI output. You get them headphones, USB-C cable. Shipping begins on September 6th, over a month ago. I haven't heard jack shit about this. They have a few different pictures here, renders that don't really give you any other information. Go on any of their social media. All this stuff is not being demonstrated anywhere. It is a big freaking hoax. But this press release I saw the other day, a couple days ago, it's the same press release on every press website that, or anybody who puts out press. This has been shared all over the place. And we're not going to read through the whole thing. They redo the specs right here. End-to-end military-grade encryption, right? Proprietary AI cannot... Wait until you see the freaking co-founder, his statement. This is freaking, like, ridiculous. Like, Elon Musk ain't got nothing on this guy. The top scientists and researchers in the world got nothing on these people. This is the top shit right here. Proprietary AI can not only tell you how to make the perfect spaghetti or play your favorite song, but functions as an indispensable everyday assistant, offering up meaningful conversation, serving as a mental health tool for those who suffer from loneliness. This is like one of those Moxie robots. You get to talk to it and it adapts and it learns, and it's an AI. Go Games AI represents one of the most boundary-pushing shifts in consumer AI space, as the offering is not only an AI that functions like our series in Cortana's, but also carve out a more nuanced space in everyday life, teaching users new skills and offering mentoring around specific scenarios. Really? So here's Gianni O'Connor, the founder, not co-founder, founder of Go Games. This is the founder. The standout difference with our proprietary AI is that we didn't teach it anything specific. It's just here to learn. Only how to learn. How to learn, how to love. This is as human as we can make artificial intelligence. If you could teach someone how to read, you open up their capability to learn anything. The same has been mirrored with our technology. Really? Sign me up, dude. This sounds amazing. That's all it is. Bold claims for nothing, just to make money. There's going to be a sucker who buys this. That's why I do these videos. This is all bullshit. Don't give these guys your money. This is the furthest that technology has got to the point of human existence. Have you heard anybody selling a product who has made those claims before? And if you had, you were probably ripped off, right? Or just they didn't sell you anything. They were just making claims, never, came to fruition. The integration into the games console is just the first step of our process, but nonetheless represents the smartest device you can carry around. They're going to be like trying to take over the world, right? Let's buy this bitch now. I ain't buying it, but let's see. Does it even come up? It came up earlier. Yes, it's $400 fucking dollars. $399. Stay away. This is a scam. This isn't going to be any life-changing AI. You're not going to have a new friend here. It's not going to be your friend till the end, your little buddy. It's not happening. This is ridiculous. I just don't know what else to say. The AI stuff just makes it an obvious scam, right? Because if it had like near human intelligence and it could learn and teach, like conversate with you and help you with your problems, it would be more than $400. So yeah, this is, if it has AI on it, it's going to be your basic bullshit. Ask it something and it scans the website and gives you an answer. It's going to be like your phone right now. That's it. These guys got some fucking nerve, man. Appreciate y'all watching. Bye.